Hi, everybody. I'm Scott Henderson. Today I have the honor of talking about Jeff Stolsig. He is retiring from teaching. Yes, believe it or not, after 34 years, he will no longer be teaching. Yes, it's an honor today to talk about him. I've been a friend of Jeff's and grew up with him, always admired his family, his mom and dad, institutions in the community, his brother, his two sisters. It's been a pleasure growing up with them in the community for sure. It's been an amazing career. With what's gone on in the world, I'm sure it was a perfect scenario for you, Jeff, because when you decided to retire, I'm sure you didn't want anybody to know about it. And I'm sure you wanted to keep it a secret and slide out the back door with not a lot of fanfare and no parties and celebrations and gifts and recognition. But this is just a slight little bit, but at least I get to talk about you, and so I'm lucky to say that I get to do that. 34 years of teaching is a long, long time, and you've had an amazing positive impact on a lot of people over those years, thousands of people, without a doubt. People that are in your classroom and had been in your classroom, colleagues, people that you'd worked with, and definitely all the people that you've coached over the years in football and especially baseball, no doubt. I know that you finished college initially with a degree in forestry. I guess we're all glad that you chose to teach. I know you started your teaching career in Myrtle Point. I think all the people from Lebanon are glad that you found your way back home. One thing that I can certainly appreciate is that you came back home and you decided to live in Lebanon and stay in Lebanon and impact our community here. In today's world, people move around for a lot of different reasons, and you decided to stay. And I think that makes a huge difference for those people that you're involved with every day. I know that you're certainly respected, most definitely in our community here in Lebanon, but throughout the state. I know that you've had a lot of impact on people, being part of the OSAA and the Coaches Association, holding offices there. And I know that you're respected throughout, the state for all that you've done for teaching and baseball. I want to just go through some thank yous, okay? That's kind of going to be my format here. Number one, thank you for being a man of faith. That was something that you've never hidden. And I always appreciated that and admired that and knew that every decision that you made was a core coming from God. And you weren't afraid to let that be known. And that will never waver, for sure. Thank you for being a man of integrity. I honestly can't remember you doing the wrong thing. It wouldn't matter if nobody was watching or the whole world was watching. I think I can always trust you doing the right thing, for sure. And I think you've shared that on through your actions to a lot of other people. Thanks for being a positive role model, for sure. Role model to myself. I know that I've looked up to you and certainly learned so much from you each and every day. Thanks for being a role model to other coaches. And honestly, being a parent, not only to your own kids, but to all of your students. In a way, you've been a parent, and all of your athletes that you've coached. I know you've stepped in and said, hey, let me counsel a little bit, and you've done that so well. It's better because you've impacted so many people that I know for a fact that we have outstanding teachers, outstanding coaches, and outstanding people due to your impact, for sure. Thanks for being an inspiration. I know that the way that you teach, and I know that the way that you coach, it's more about the journey. It's more about the complete mission rather than a finish line, or rather than a swing, or mastering a pitch, or winning a game. I know it's really about, all of those great life lessons that you can learn in the classroom and teach kids that, they'll take forever. And especially on the sports field. There's so much to learn about life, and that's one avenue where you can learn that for sure. Okay? Thanks for teaching the game of life. Dedication. Thanks for being dedicated. I think a lot of people understand this, but when you come to Lebanon, our baseball field is by far the finest in the entire state. And I know it's recently gone through some upgrades with our field turf, and all the fantastic surfaces that we can all weather play on now. They're great, but you've done so many great projects. The hitting building, the concession stand, the scoreboard, hours and hours of blood, sweat, and tears that you've put into Croco Field have made a huge difference. Your time commitment is admirable for sure. You're always at school too. Your dedication to school is tremendous. You spend so much time in the classroom. Who's washing the football uniforms, on the weekend? Yeah, that's you. Thanks for being unselfish for sure. Thanks for being dedicated and dependable. We found your senior yearbook here, and believe it or not, there's kind of a humorous picture of you hanging from a tall balcony there. And in 1977, you were voted most dependable. And along those same lines, we talked about being committed, and I think we have a picture in the yearbook that we're going to find here too that shows just how committed you are, because we know that it takes so many together to make a great thing happen. We have a picture here of Lori Bates, better known as Lori Stolsig now, and yourself. And a nice little poem here. So it all began in high school, and it continues today. So a huge thanks to Lori for all that she's done, because we know it takes a team to put things together like you've done. Okay? Thanks for being a fantastic father. I know that with the twins, that Lindsay needed support, and you were unwavering. You were there every day. You spent countless hours on the road and at the hospital. Thanks for being a great father to JJ. He turned out to be an amazing young man and an amazing coach. It's a testament to you and Lori. Thanks for being a great grandfather, too. A fantastic grandfather. Those twins, they needed you, and you were always there. And I know now that in retirement that you're going to have a lot more time to spend with all of those grandchildren, including Boston and Callan, for sure. It's amazing. Thanks to giving all those kids in your classroom and the sports field an opportunity. If somebody wanted to participate, somebody wanted a chance, you found a way to give them a chance. You found a role, a niche where they could fit in, and taught them that, you're welcome to be part of this ride, because, it might be an experience that you're never going to forget. Okay? Thanks for teaching me a lot of lessons. One of the first lessons that I learned early when I began coaching with you is that whenever you greet someone, always, no matter how bad your day might be going or how rough things are, always begin with a positive greeting. You've always done that. I've never said hi to you or how are you doing or good day, and you've always responded back in a positive way. Before I started coaching with you, I might have said, to a question like, how's your day? I might have said like, oh, I'm okay. And you would probably say, now, time out now. Remember all those good things, all those positive things that you have going for you? That's not how you answer that question. I'm having a great day. How are you? Yeah, for sure. I know you're going to continue to coach, and boy, are we all ever lucky for that. You're going to have those kids out on the football field, and you're going to have those baseball kids, and we're grateful for the impact that you're going to continue to have on them. Hopefully, I can be a small part of that too. Okay? Enjoy all your free time that you're going to have. You're going to get so many more projects done, and as great as a coach you are right now you're going to have more time to prepare and even be a better coach than you were, which is hard to imagine for sure. You have a lot more free time with those grandchildren. Eat it up. You'll love it. Yeah. Believe it or not, not many people know this, but we have a huge trip of a lifetime planned, but unfortunately with the virus, we're going to have to cancel that. In June, Lori, Jeff, and Scott, and that's me, we were all going to go to the East Coast. We were going to see Major League Baseball games in Boston and New York, in Baltimore and Philly, and D.C., and it was going to be a trip of a lifetime, especially baseball-oriented. But you know what? That's going to have to be on hold for another day. Hopefully that day will come, and we'll be able to take that trip together, and I really look forward to that. Thanks for all that you've done for Lebanon, and thanks for being amazing to our community for sure. I'm glad that you're going to continue to do that in the coaching realm. I think I can speak for everyone, everyone that's ever taught or coached or been with you for anything professionally, Thank you. It surely has been a pleasure to work for you, pleasure to be around you. Thanks for being a role model to everyone. Take care, Jeff, all right? Best of retirement for you, all right?